Good morning. Today we have a story on Cedar Park's very own photographer.
How Yearbook is working hard on the 2021 yearbook.
Plus, we'll toss it over to Luke and Katie for an update on all your spring sports and the top 3 things you need to know for today.
Finally, if you need some help finding a scholarship for those big tuitions, Jack Polishuk has got you covered.
The Wolfcast starts now.
If you've been to any Cedar Park sporting games, you may know a familiar face holding a camera on the sidelines. Jim Manning, who runs Cedar Park Photography, has been covering Cedar Park sports for years now. Reporter Katie Whitmarsh has more.
Photographer and friend of the community of Cedar Park, Jim Manning, runs the popular Cedar Park Photography Instagram account. I got to sit down with him and talk about why he feels a sense of importance in covering Cedar Park sports.
Jim Manning has been in the Austin area since 1996. He grew up here and then moved to Minnesota for a short period of time before moving back to Cedar Park to raise his family. He started coaching his kids' sports teams when they were little, and then when they were older, he stepped back. But he didn't want to just sit back and watch. That's when he got into sports photography and videography.
I just wanted to be a part of the action. I felt more of the action if I'm in there taking pictures. As soon as I stopped coaching, then I started taking pictures. From one standpoint, I like to volunteer and get into the volunteer aspect of helping, doing my part. I felt like I could become good at the photography part, and also it keeps me close to the action of the actual sport itself.
Jim's interest in photography grew past just photographing his kids. He grew connections with the other athletes and continued to show up to their games to take pictures.
Start getting to know people on more than just their sports basis of who they are. I know the kids and the parents appreciate the work that's done.
Jim Manning says he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon when it comes to covering Cedar Park sports. He also wants to thank the Cedar Park athletes and coaching staff for letting him continue what he does best. With CPHS News, I'm Katie Whitmarsh. Back to y'all.
Thanks, Katie. It has been awesome having Jim capturing these special moments.
With the end of the year right around the corner, the 2020-2021 yearbook has finally been completed in what has been a difficult and unparalleled school year. Due to the majority of students working from home this year's yearbook proved to be a challenge to make. With the new virtual platform and scarce number of events at school, the yearbook staff has had to adapt and create new opportunities to craft this year's tracks. Sophomore Lauren Todak described how communication was difficult due to the lack of students on campus.
A lot of the pictures, like the group pictures and like clubs, were a lot of like Zoom meeting pictures, and we struggled to like get pictures of anything but like sports because obviously everything was online, and so there's a lot of like Zoom meetings and like virtual pictures of people that they like had to send in, rather than last year we could just walk up and take a picture of someone or take a picture of groups together.
The theme for this year's yearbook is Just Roll With It, and you can order yours now at balfour.com. Pickup and distribution details will be released within the next few weeks, so order your yearbook soon to make sure you get one.
Now let's find out what you need to know for today with your top 3 things.
Good morning, I'm Justin Bohr, and here are the top 3 things you need to know this morning. First, a pair of prototype Nikes worn by Kanye West during his performance of Hey Mama and Stronger at the Grammy Awards in 2008 have shattered the records for a pair of sneakers at auction. The pair of shoes were sold for $1.8 million. Next, this weekend, the Austin FC took their first win in club history. The team has only played 2 games this season and have won their first game 3-1 against the Colorado Rapids, making it the first professional sports win for the city of Austin. Lastly, the Biden administration is expanding a program to feed as many 34 million school children during the summer months using funds from the coronavirus relief package approved in March. That's all I have for you with CPHS News. I'm Justin Bohr. Back to y'all.
Thank you, Justin.
So going back to those shoes, you have to commend Kanye West for being able to sell parts of his clothing for so much money.
Yeah, I mean, after the launch of Yeezy, I mean, we shouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, and Adidas went up after that.
I feel like he can really do anything at this point.
No, for real.
It's been a busy week for CPHS Sports. Luke Johnson and Katie Whitmarsh join us now for more.
Hello, Cedar Park, and welcome back to the Wolfcast Sports Report. I'm Luke Johnson.
And I'm Katie Whitmarsh.
On Friday, we saw our wrestling team head to the Berry Center in Cypress, Texas for their UIL state tournament.
That's right. We'd like to congratulate seniors Gage Folds and Jonah Morales for making it to the third round of both of their weight classes.
Make sure to go out there and show them some love, because when you're talking about state, you're talking about some tough work.
Definitely. As all the spring sports are wrapping up, and a lot of tests are coming up this week, baseball is persevering through it all.
Absolutely. The T-Wolves will be playing 2 games this week, so listen up if you want to catch these matches.
First off, tomorrow we're heading to the Rouse House to play the Raiders. The game will start at 7.
And lastly, on Friday, they will travel to Georgetown to play the Eagles at 7. That's all we have for you today. With CPHS News, I'm Luke Johnson.
And I'm Katie Whitmarsh. Back to y'all.
Thanks, Luke and Katie.
Deadlines are approaching fast. Seniors, don't miss out on your chance to apply for this week's scholarship.
Thanks, y'all. Are you currently applying for scholarships but are tired by the constant essay writing and effort? Then the Going Merry seasonal scholarships might be for you. All students need to do is create an account on Going Merry and hit apply and submit. Winners will be chosen 4 times a year. For more information, visit app.goingmerry.com.
Thank you, Jack. That's all we have for today. Make sure you are keeping up with all of our content, so head over to our YouTube at CPHS News.
You can also follow at CPHS_sports for more updates.
Join us Wednesday for a new edition of the Pack Chat and a HOSA Health Minute.
Thanks for taking time to join us this morning.
With CPHS News, I'm Luke Johnson.
I'm Abby Martinez.
And I'm Ellen Neal. Remember to make it a great day or not, the choice is yours.